I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly comic book show where we take closer, more in-depth looks at the coolest and most happening events going on in the world of comics. And on today's show, we're going to be looking at Detective Comics issue number 50. Jim Gordon is on the trail of a serial killer who steals the faces of famous people. Can he stop him? Well, let's hop on in and find out.
So, as the comic opens, Jim Gordon, Batman, and Harvey Bullock are still on the trail of the statue killer. Currently, they're face-to-face with a Civil War memorial trying to suss out this killer's motivations. Jim eventually riddles out that it's not just statues this guy has a major boner for, it's statues of heroes, people who did great deeds and were remembered long after their deaths. Moreover than that, he takes a bone from every victim. Jim managed to stop him from killing a woman dressed as Joan of Arc, but not before the killer took a bone. Things take a turn for the strange when Batman eventually discovers that not only is this guy's murder spree inspired by statues of people, but statues of animals as well, like Balto, the famous sled dog. Yeah, if you didn't have enough reason to hate this serial killer, he murders a dog, not just any dog, but a dog that reminds you of the Balto from the animated movie. After a brief fight with a polar bear at the Gotham Zoo, Harvey and Jim decide to hit the streets once more looking for clues, going to the bad parts of town so they can play good cop, bad cop. Their tenacity pays off because Jim is able to put together that all of these statues that have inspired the crimes line up into one big statue, that being St. George versus the Dragon. For those of you who don't know your religious statues, basically this is like the ultimate personification of good versus evil. Yes, our statue killer fancies himself a bit of a religious nut. More than that, he thinks himself a great hero, a purifier who shall create a portal of bones and do battle with the devil himself. Luckily for this killer's next would-be victims, Batman manages to trace the soil from the statues to the strange church graveyard that he's hiding out in. And with that, we get ourselves a knockdown, drag-out slobber knocker, cop versus killer, wherein the statue killer's helmet gets knocked off to reveal a horribly disfigured face underneath. So, you know, everyone out there, be sure to add this guy to the veritable laundry list of Batman villains with facial deformities. Now, you're probably thinking, is this guy gonna get a name, a Freudian excuse for why he's doing what he's doing? How did his face get deformed? Yeah, we never learn any of that. Batman Jim Gordon just kind of defeats him, and that's the end of the story because, well, that's just what this is. This is Detective Comics. This is another day in Gotham, another colorful serial killer who didn't even get a name. Detective Comics number 50, in my mind, was a great conclusion to what was one of the most enjoyable Batman mystery stories I've read in a very long time. It was colorful, it was creepy, there was a lot of good detective work going on. The interplay between Bullock and Gordon solving a crime together, that stuff was pure gold. It makes me wish that, you know, the book could continue in this form even after Gordon stopped being Batman. I give this one a very positive 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it a whole lot. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll feel like checking out some more videos I have on offer here at Cape Joel.